Welcome back, my fellow adventurers. It's Erin Donahue here, your go-to source for photography tips and travel inspiration. Today, we're diving headfirst into the realm of EDC Las Vegas, the mecca of electronic dance music festivals. Las Vegas, nicknamed Sin City, the city that never sleeps, is famous for its vibrant nightlife, iconic landmarks, and incredible entertainment. When it comes to EDC, the energy and excitement is next level. So what can you expect when you venture into this captivating world? Today, I'll be sharing everything you need to know. I love visiting Vegas. After my second home of Taiwan, Vegas is my most frequently visited destination. I've been going back almost every other year since 2015. Besides partying, there's so much to do on the Strip, and of course, off of it. Since this is a high season for Vegas, the moment you fly in, there are going to be crowds and lines everywhere. It's unavoidable. EDC supposedly hosts 500,000 attendees every year. To start off your trip, head straight to your hotel from the airport in order to check in and drop off your stuff. I typically stay at the luxury hotel, the Cosmopolitan, aka Cosmo. It's in the heart of the Strip and has the best panoramic skyline views of Vegas. Having a room with a private terrace is a must in order to watch the iconic Bellagio fountain show from above. Watching the fountains is a nice free activity to do, and they go off every 15 to 30 minutes depending on the time of day. On my most recent trip though, I opted for the convenience of location to the Shuttle and stayed at a budget hotel instead. I stayed at Horseshoe, which used to be Bally's, and that'll probably be the first and last time I do that. They had these self-check-in kiosks which had a long line, and apparently May is moth season, so my first room had moths and grasshoppers everywhere. I changed rooms 3 times because the second room smelled like smoke. There was a wonderful attendant who was manning the kiosks, Gloria, who helped us each time, but I go to Vegas to splurge, so I'm never staying at a budget hotel there again. Now that that's out of the way, there are so many things to do in Vegas. On this trip, we eat, sleep, rave, repeat. But before the weekend arrives, there's epic pool parties, which are my favorite place to party. There's spa experiences, exploring places like Old Vegas. You get the idea. If you're a foodie, you've come to the right place. There are a lot of good eats at different price points. Obviously, on the Strip, it's going to be more expensive compared to off the Strip. If you're planning on going to a fancy spot, definitely try to reserve, but I was actually able to walk into Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen and got sat in 10 minutes. But that's also because I went at 10 p.m. A must-do while you're in Vegas is eating at the different buffets. What started back in the 1940s to feed hungry gamblers has since become a novelty tasting experience. Prepare your stomach to feast because prices range from $40 to $60 per person, and you will likely become full right away since it's all you can eat. On my most recent trip, I got to finally try the buffet at the Wynn Hotel. The interior is so whimsical and pretty. They have 16 food stations and was the first Vegas buffet to reopen after Nevada ordered non-essential businesses to close during COVID-19. The savory food looks artisanal and the quality is pretty good. What really stands out for them though is their dessert selection. It's actually kind of overwhelming. They have cakes, tarts, cobblers, ice cream, and even a crepe making station. It's heaven for anyone that's a sweet tooth like me. Before you leave the premises, don't forget to take a stroll around the lobby. The flowers and decorations of the conservatory are on brand of the whimsical vibes of the hotel. The other buffet you might want to try, especially if it's your first time, is the popular Bacchanal buffet in Caesar's Palace. During the shutdown, they underwent a $2.4 million renovation, so now it's like having an all-you-can-eat access at 9 high-end restaurants. If buffets aren't your thing, look into the types of dining experiences that you want. Like I mentioned earlier, I tend to go for more luxury experiences, so I will eat at places like Spago in the Bellagio Hotel. It's a Wolfgang Puck restaurant that's right in front of the famous Bellagio fountains. It was a special experience to eat delicious food while watching the fountains from another angle. I've seen it from outside, from Cosmo like I showed, and now from this restaurant. Besides the fountains, Bellagio is also famous for their conservatory. It changes with the seasons and is a beautiful horticultural setup each time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to see what they were putting together on my most recent trip since they were setting up for the summer exhibition. Guess I'll just have to come back, 'cause you know I will. Another spot I went to during a previous trip that you might be interested in is X-Pot in the Venetian. It's an innovative dining concept created that offers a unique dining experience to bridge Asian and American cultures. Their goal is to offer an experience that awakens all your senses. So now you have a bit of an idea experience Las Vegas itself. You don't have to do all of this, by the way. If you only want to come in for EDC itself, that's totally fine, but things will probably be more expensive for that weekend. Usually though, people come in for EDC week, which is the week before the festival weekend, in order to do a bunch of stuff and get the full effect. Let's get into EDC itself. Imagine being surrounded by thousands of music enthusiasts, dancing to the beat of the world-renowned DJs and witnessing mind-blowing visual effects. That's what EDC is all about. Electric Daisy Carnival is a globally renowned dance music festival and is the largest brand in Insomniac's scope of events and productions. From the moment you step onto the grounds of the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, you'll be immersed in a magical world of music and lights. EDC Las Vegas is an electrifying celebration of music, art, and culture, drawing crowds from all over the world. From discovering incredible DJ sets to immersing yourself in stunning art installations, EDC offers an unforgettable experience for music enthusiasts and wanderers alike. So how do you even get there? It's not in the city or the strip itself. It's at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and there are a few options to get there. I would highly recommend getting a pass for the Shuttle. You can get general admission or the Premier Shuttle Pass. In the past, I did GA Shuttle and also rented vans with my group and drove in. But driving is the absolute worst, and don't even think about getting an Uber. I've talked to Uber drivers and they absolutely hate driving in, and it's expensive for you. You are stuck in traffic for literal hours. Coming back is ridiculous. It will take you 3 to 4 hours as the sun's coming up. Say you left the parking lot at 6 a.m. You won't get back to your hotel until 10 a.m. No joke. On the other hand, if you get a shuttle pass, it'll take about an hour to get back. You don't have to worry about anything. You just hop on the bus and take a nap. It's amazing. Shuttle passes get to cut through the Nellis Air Force Base instead of sitting in the rest of traffic. Since then, I've opted to invest in the Premier Pass, and as I get older, I'll probably keep upping my experience and pay for VIP experiences. Things are different when you're in your 30s compared to your 20s. The only con about taking the shuttle is that they blast the music going there and coming back. I have an inkling why they do it, which I won't mention here, but if you know, you know. The last transportation option is flying there via helicopter. This is a big splurge if you want to do it. Last I checked, it was $650 one way and $950 round trip, and the flight is about 15 minutes. I've flown in open door helis in New York City many times, but haven't done it yet for EDC, but it's definitely something on the bucket list. EDC is a fun but exhausting experience. What I like about it is that you're literally dancing the night away, on your feet from sunset to sunrise, walking and dancing. Insomniac markets EDC as an adult playground. There aren't teenagers under 18 like at other festivals. It's also like a second Halloween. People express themselves and dress up or down for it, and I like to get really into the makeup concepts I wouldn't typically wear on the day-to-day. There are 9 different stages. I don't go to all of them, but I'll go over the ones I stop by or stay at. Starting off with Kinetic Field, otherwise known as Main Stage. This is where the big names in the industry do their shows. The production of this stage is so incredible. It even moves during the DJ's set. Look at it. Cosmic Meadow is where EDM and hip-hop artists perform. It's my favorite stage, and depending on which parking lot you come from, when you walk in, you come into this view with the bass booming, and it's such an insane feeling. Walking into this stage is where I got my introduction to EDC Las Vegas my first year. Circuit Grounds features LED walls and is where a lot of the trance and other big headliners perform. Neon Garden is where subliminal minimalism and immersive live art cross-pollinate with cutting-edge technology and exceptionally curated deep house and techno. Bass Pod is for people who like to headbang to dubstep, bass house, drum and bass, and trap. Grab the rail with both hands and be prepared to go hard. Wasteland is pretty upbeat. It's the refuge of ravers looking to experience the blistering tempos and relentless energy of hard dance, hardcore, and all forms of hardstyle. Quantum Valley is another trance stage, but for the entire spectrum, from flowing ethereal melodies to complex psychedelic strains. As you dance and walk around these stages, here are some ways to ensure you have a safe and comfortable time. Wear crappy but comfortable shoes. Your feet will thank you. As you can see here, mine has a hole in it. If you're meeting up with friends, come up with a system on how to get in touch. Many people like to make totems so that they can find their groups and crowds. A veteran tip my friends and I do is timestamp our texts, since cell service is notoriously bad, and we agree on certain times to meet at a designated spot. Don't try to dehydrate yourself to avoid using the bathroom. The porta potties have leveled up every year. Most importantly, bring high fidelity earplugs. Hearing loss is no joke. Let's switch gears real quick. Now, as a content creator, I'm always on the lookout for innovative gear that enhances my work. That's why I want to take a moment to talk about the Insta360 X3 action camera. I bought this camera because I was denied a media pass as a concert photographer, and one of my bucket list shots is the epic fireworks show that go off at 1:42 a.m. each night. This compact and powerful camera captures stunning detail with 5.7K 360-degree video, active HDR, and a 72 megapixel photo mode. I was able to capture some cool footage, which you've seen throughout this video already. My original backup plan was to rent a pancake lens for my Sony a6400 and sneak it in, but when I saw shipping was $30 to rent, I said, forget that, I'll just go buy a brand new camera instead. I've been meaning to get myself an action cam, so this felt like the right time. Quite frankly, security was lax enough that I could have snuck in my camera and regular lens, but I didn't want to carry it around if I was going to be jumping and dancing, and a telephoto lens is the preferred choice here. Since the X3 came out recently, what I was really interested in was testing its low light capabilities. That's the whole reason why I got it. Setup and user interface is pretty straightforward and easy. If you want an in-depth review on this camera though, leave a comment below. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of EDC Las Vegas. Whether you're a seasoned festival goer or someone looking to experience this incredible event for the first time, I hope this video has inspired you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep capturing those magical moments and see you under the electric sky.